So there's a brilliant video called The Egg, which was suggested, that I'll put in, kind of cut in between this video. But it basically follows the story of a being that died in the afterlife, was talking to his higher self, or God, if you will. And the interesting thing about that story is, as that person reincarnated, they reincarnated in different times.
How many times have I been reincarnated then? Oh, lots. Lots and lots. And into lots of different lives. This time around, you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD. Wait, what? You're sending me back in time?
So they died recently at the age of 48, and then they were reincarnated. It was a male, was reincarnated as a woman in an earlier time. So again, outside of time, your consciousness is outside of time. That's not a big deal, right? So it's interesting to hear that perspective, and also to think about, if you expand your consciousness into that being, that higher self, that part of you that is beyond time, you can experience different timelines. It also talks about other people being versions of you.
But all the people on Earth, all you, different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone. Now you're getting it. I'm every human being who ever lived. Or who will ever live, yes.
And we're all just the same thing experiencing its creation, right? So similar things that we talk about. It's beautifully illustrated, and I suggest you take a look at it. One of the things I want to talk about, how we experience time, is, we know what this is. This is a VR headset, right? So imagine this being space-time, where these are all of your senses, your sight, smell, hearing, taste, all of this stuff. Right now, VR only deals with hearing and sight. But they're getting to haptic feedback, to where it's touch, and eventually they'll get to smell and all that stuff, and then you won't be able to realize you're in a virtual reality, right? Imagine if you're born with this headset on and you never get to take it off. That's what this life is. That's what we're experiencing now. Now, this space-time is experienced by consciousness. As we look into this reality, this is your life, right? This is what you're looking at. And this is what we call life. This is what we're experiencing. But as we look at space-time, we're looking at it from a different dimension, a fifth dimensional standpoint. So from a fifth dimensional standpoint, time, I can look at this reality and be in 2022. I can look at this reality and be in whatever other time. But the consciousness that's looking at this realities can tap in to different aspects of itself that are in different realities. So when I talk about conscious time travel, it's tapping into the part of you that's in the future and in the past, and sharing information, because it's all one thing, right? And I just thought that was interesting way to look at it. So we'll discuss it in further detail, but yeah, take a look at that.